Anyway, moving on. Chapter 10.
Author's note. Stop it, you gay fags. That's a very redundant insult. Gay fags.
Well,
Aren't
it depends.
fags usually gay?
If she's talking about gay in the word, like in the sense of happy, and fags as in cigarettes, then it's actually happy cigarettes, and it's not redundant.
Yeah, that's a good point. Even though it's a very odd insult.
Happy cigarettes.
Anyway.
I'm going to use that insult from now on. Jeez, Gemma, you're such a happy cigarette.
I'm so offended. Anyway, stop it, you gay fags. If you do not.
It's like donut, but without the U. GH, in fact.
Donuts.
Donut.
If you do not lick my story, then fuck off. P.S. It turns out Bloody Mary isn't a muggle
I think it's Uffert, yes.
Uffert all. And she and vampire are evil. That's why they mobbed houses, okay? My cheeks hurt from laughing so much.
Oh, she's even misspelled that one! Moving on.
Yeah, moving on.
We're serious now.
Serious business.
Like Sirius Black, but different.
I was really scared about Voldemort. Voldemort. All day. I was even upset, went to rehearsals with my gothic metal band, Bloody Gothic Rose 666.
Well, careful, you might make it worse.
I am the lead singer of it, and I play guitar. People say we sound like a cross between GC, Slipknot, and MCR.
How would that sound? I don't know any of these bands. I mean, I kind of know a little bit about Good Charlotte. That's about it.
It would be very whiny. Extremely whiny. Whiny. You know what's really great about this?
What?
I used to act like the girl who wrote this, and I used to pick on Hilary Duff for dating Joel Madden, and I've seen Good Charlotte and My Chemical Romance live. I have proof of it right there, because I have backstage passes. Yeah!
Oh my goodness.
I didn't write this, I swear. I swear!
You were a goth chick. Like, a bad goth chick.
Briefly, in 2005.
I mean,
there are really 10 years ago. Wow.
There are really awesome goth chicks out there. But there are some pretty bad ones too.
I used to be goth and now I just don't give a fuck. As you can tell by the fact that I'm wearing a kimono all the time, no matter what.
I don't know what I am.
Except for the past 2 days where I've been wearing a tunic.
Yes, it's rather awesome actually.
Definitely.
I reckon you should change into it for the rest of this.
Yes, I should. The other people in the band are Bloody Mary, Vampire Draco, Ron, although we call him Diablo now. He has black hair.
Quick interjection here. The word Diablo, although it means demon or devil nowadays, actually comes from Latin, meaning to throw. So, they've literally called Ron Throw. Anyway, bit of etymology, moving on.
And Hagrid. Only today...
Why is Hagrid... And in fact, she spelt it Hagrid.
Hagrid.
And why...
Hagrid.
Why...
Exactly.
And how did she not know who Vampire was if he was in her band?
Joined recently, maybe?
But it would have to be joined that day.
That's a lot of members for a band. What is this, Kansas?
Kansas?
You haven't heard Kansas? They were Only today, Draco and Vampire were depressed, so they weren't coming. And we wrote songs instead. I knew Draco was probably slitting his wrists. He wouldn't die because he's a vampire too. And the only way you can kill a vampire is with a CROSS. There is no way I'm writing that. Or stay.
Medium rare or well done?
Well, it'd be well done if you were burning him at the stake.
That's true, yay!
And Vampire was probably watching a depressing movie like The Corpse Bride.
Corpse Bride is not... Oh.
Land Before Time was more depressing than that.
I know!
I put on a black leather shirt that showed off my boobs and a tiny matching miniskirt that said Simple Plan on the butt. You might think I'm a slut, but I'm really not. Ow. We were singing a cover of Helena, and at the end of the song, I suddenly burst into tears.
In fact, bust once again.
Bust into tears. Ebony, are you okay? Bloody Mary asked in a concerted
voice. Excellent, so it echoes.
Yep.
You should definitely go, Ebony, 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 are you okay? Okay.
Ebony. What the fuck do you think? I asked angrily. And then I said, well, Voldemort came and the fucking bastard told me to fucking kill Harry. But I don't want to kill him because he's really nice. Even if he did go out with Draco. But if I don't kill Harry, then Voldemort will fucking kill Draco. I burst into tears again. Suddenly Draco jumped out from behind a wall. Why didn't you fucking tell me? He shouted. How could you fucking pose, muggle bitch? See, is that out of character? I started to cry and cry. Draco started to cry too, all sensitive. Then he ran out crying. There's a lot of crying going on in this. We practiced for 1 more hour, then suddenly Dumbledore walked in angrily. His eyes were all fiery, and I knew this time it wasn't because he had a headache. What have you done? He started to cry wisely. See, that's basically not swearing, and this time he was really upset, and you will see why. Ebony, Draco has been found in his room. He committed suicide by slitting his wrists. Must not make spoiler. Chapter 11!
Yeah!
It took us like 10 minutes to get through that one.
Hang on. Okay, wait. She said that Draco was a vampire and that he couldn't die by slitting his wrists?
Well, there's not a lot of consistency in this plot.
Good point. Okay.
I'm back.
Chapter 11. Oh my gosh. Chapter 11. Author's note. I said stop flaming up preps. See if this chapter is rapid. 1111. It dells wit really? Sris? Issus. Issus is a cool guy.
Yeah.
Anyway. See for yourself. Herself, in fact. If it's stupid. Burr fangs to my friend Raven for helping me. No, I screamed. I was horrified. Oh my. Gemma. On candid camera as well. Bloody Mary tried to comfort me, but I told her fuck off, and I ran to my room crying myself. Dumbledore chased after me shouting, but he had to stop when I went into my room, 'cause he would look like a perv that way. Anyway, I started crying tears of blood, and then I slit both of my wrists. They got all over my clothes, so I took them off and jumped into the bath angrily, while I put on a Linkin Park song at full volume. I grabbed a steak, medium or well done, and almost stuck it into my heart to commit suicide. I was so fucking depressed. I got out of the bathtub and put on a black low-cut dress with lace all over it sandily. I put on black high heels with pink metal stuff on the ends and 6 pair of skull earrings. 6, good grief. I couldn't fucking believe it. Then I looked out the window and screamed. Snap was spying on me, and he was taking a videotape of me, and Lupin was masticating to it. Now, ladies and gentlemen, there is a very big difference between masturbating and masticating.
Yeah.
Masticating is chewing. Is literally putting food into your mouth and chewing. That is masticating.
Yeah, that makes you a pervert.
Yep.
You must only eat liquids.
Yeah. They were sitting on their broomsticks. Ew, you fucking pervs. Stop looking at me naked. Are you pedos or what? I screamed, putting on a black towel with a picture of Marilyn Manson on it. Suddenly, Vampire ran in. Abracadabra, he yelled at Snape and Lupin, pointing his womb. I took my gun and shot Snape and Lupin a gazillion times, and they both started screaming, and the camera broke. Suddenly, Dumbledore ran in. Ebony, it has revealed that someone has... No! He shouted, looking at Snape and Lupin, and then he waved his wand, and suddenly... Hagrid ran outside on his broom and said, everyone, we need to talk. What do you know, Hagrid? You're just a little Hogwarts student. I may be a Hogwarts student, Hagrid, in fact, this time, paused angrily, but I am also a Satanist. This cannot be, Snap said in a crisp voice as blood dripped from his hand where Dumbledore's wand had shot him. There must be other factors. You don't have any, I yelled in madly. Lupin held up the camera, oh my goodness gracious me.
What the hell does that say?
Triumelephantly. For record, TRIUMELEPHANTLY. Triumelephantly. The lens may be ruined, but the tape is still there. I felt faint, more than I normally do, like how it feels when you do not drink enough blood. Why are you doing this? Lupin said angrily while he rubbed his dirty hands on his cloak. And then I heard the words that I had heard before, but not from him. I did not know whether to feel shocked and happy or to bite him and drink his blood, because I felt faint. Because...
We're off to see the wizard, the wonderful Wizard of Oz.
Hagrid said, and he paused in the air, dramatically, waving his wand in the air. Then swooped he in, singing to the tune of a Gothic version of a song by 50 Cent. Because you're Gothic? Snap asked in a little afraid voice, 'cause he was afraid. It meant he was connected with Satan. Because I love her!
My turn.